This episode is brought to you by SmartVestor. Connect with an investing pro near you at RamseySolutions.com/SmartVestor. Tim is in Los Angeles up next. What's going on, Tim?
Hey, I was curious. Me and my wife are getting ready to pay off our $148,000 worth of debt.
Woo!
And, yeah, I know, right? And I was trying to kind of see what's next, because we do have, a 3-month, quote, emergency fund. But, we're trying to wonder, too, with these Trump accounts, should we just install, if they happen, great. But, we were trying to figure out, should we start investing, in a high-yield savings or something like that for our kid now who's doing April?
So you're in baby step 2. You've already done baby step 3, and you want to skip to baby step 5. Did I hear that?
I suppose, yes.
Okay. I would do them in order, which is take your emergency fund, and let's focus on the emergency at hand, which is the debt. Could you clear your debts with the amount you have in savings?
Yes, we could do it, honestly, within probably the next, 30 to 60 days, even without the emergency fund. And that's kind of, where I'm at. And,
All right, bet. Then pay off your debt today and spend the next 30 days restocking the emergency fund.
Okay.
In Vegas, we call that I call.
So that's one idea. Number 2, once you are through baby step 3, you're now at baby step 4, which is to put your own mask on and invest 15% in your own retirement.
The other problem is we don't actually own a house at this time, especially here in California. It's a little more difficult these days. But and so that's kind of the underlying question is do we just pay off the debt and then save, do that gazelle intensity towards a house, or put our child's future ahead of our own?
Well, I don't think any of those are the options. I think you should invest 15%, and if it's going to take you a long time to save the down payment, that's okay. If you're going to stay in California long term, it might take you 8 years to save a down payment instead of 2.
Right.
And so that's the math of it. But I would not put any money towards, and here's the thing with the Trump accounts, the government is, did you have a child in 2025 through 2028? Is that the plan?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to open one, and here's why. I would love the free $1,000 from the government. After all the money I've given them, it's time they give a little back. You don't have to put any money into it. And I personally wouldn't. I did a whole video on this. It's really not super impressive other than the free $1,000 that will grow from age 0 to, 65 into a few $100,000. That's awesome. Not mad about that. But I would invest for your kids in a 529 plan, which has tax advantages of tax-free growth. And if you want to invest outside of that, you could just open up a brokerage account in your name, and you can use that to save up for their wedding or, a down payment on a house for them one day.
Right.
So I love the motive behind it all.
And the 529 plan, how exactly would you go about that? That's the first time I've even heard of it.
Yeah, well, there's a blog about it on our website, and so I'll make sure we get you that link, and we'll put it in the show notes as well for anyone who's interested. But a 529 plan is just a plan to save for college where you use after-tax money, and that money then grows tax-free for education purposes. So you can withdraw it tax-free to use for your kids' college, and they've even expanded it now. It could be for trade schools and training and supplies and all kinds of things. So it's a great way to save for college with compound growth and some tax advantages. So that's what I'm currently doing for both of my kids. I put money in there every single month. If they get birthday money from grandma, grandpa, it goes into the 529 account. But here's the bad news. If you don't invest for retirement, your kids are going to have to fund it. And so that's why we tell people to put their mask on first. There's a 100% chance you need to retire one day, 50-50 chance your kids even go to college and graduate.
Right.
So you're doing a lot of good things, Tim. You've got a great heart, and you're so close. You're on the cusp of this amazing financial foundation. But I would just do the plan in order. It works, man. It works. Pay off the debt today, and if that scares you, that tells me that you probably should do it because you'll stack up that cash in no time. If you put, $20,000 towards the debt, and now we need $20,000 in the emergency fund, well, now we're just paying ourselves instead of a lender. I would rather do that any day. It's hard, John. There's so much you could do. There's so many things that are good things. We want to pay off debt. We want to save. We want to save for the kids. We want to save for retirement. And that's why I love the baby steps. It just takes out all the ambiguity and gives you just a clear, nope, do that first. Nope, do that next. And that's what I do. It's what I've done for my family. It's what John does for his.
It's just, I get it, though. It feels so hard when the world's all screaming at you from every different angle. It's hard to just stay the course, just stay on the path.
And now there's a new one, the Trump account. So now we're distracted. It's like squirrel.
It's like, look over here, look over here, look over. It's like just the folks that win unhook from the system completely and just follow a different path, and we've laid it out for you.